Yamaha presents the Whitetail Diaries, chronicling hunting adventures of the most plentiful and intelligent big game animal in North America. Join top whitetail hunters nationwide. Embark on the amazing adventure that is hunting the whitetail deer. Well, it's opening weekend here in Texas, an age-old tradition for hunters who've worked on their properties all year round and are ready to enjoy the fruits of their labor. And it's no different for the Whitetail Diaries crew.
Opening day, what a great day. You know, it's all the best holidays combined into one. You can't wait for it. You talk about it, you plan for it, you look forward to it all year long. You get to wherever you're going and you're excited to talk about it, you're excited to make plans.
You wait all summer long. You get your food plots ready, you're scouting, you're putting game cameras out. It's just so much emotion going through you waiting on that opening day of deer season.
You cannot wait for that moment. It's something you plan for, it's something you talk about, it's something you work all year long for. And then the rains come. We woke up to torrential downpours, heavy rain that had started the night before and proceeded to last all morning long, turning everything into a quagmire, eliminating about half the places we wanted to go. But we were at camp. We were still excited, and we still had a chance. We hoped for an opening evening hunt. You know, the forecast was that the rain would stop eventually.
Well, the forecast was right, and as the skies cleared, Wade and the crew made a plan to head to one of the nearby pastures on the Lindsey Creek Ranch for the afternoon.
You know, the Lindsey Creek pasture that we like to hunt it's named after the creek that basically splits the ranch right down the middle, and there's a lot of big live oaks along that creek, and then you've got your typical mix of this part of Texas where this ranch is at, of cover, you know, everything from the Texas sage to the Mesquite Flats to some Wasatch mixed in to some Wahia Hills. I mean, it's just really a very diverse system that kind of makes up that area right there, and there's just a lot of different game animals, and there's a mix of stand opportunities that make up Lindsey Creek, from the box blinds to ladder stands to tripods, and all of them have a pretty good, you know, scenario to where a guy or gal can go out and have a really good hunt. Now the sun has cleared, it's about 80 degrees. The rain is really pushed off. We've got a lot of deer that are moving in this area, and we're really just kind of taking targets of opportunity. We're going to go out with our 10-point crossbow and set up in a ground blind. Going to hike into the stand after we get close to it in the Viking and kind of see what's going to be out there. We've got about a mile and a half from where we're at right now that we're going to drive the Viking. We'll drop it off and then we'll walk in, trying to keep the wind as good as we can in our favor until we can get in there and sit down. Probably going to sit about 2-3 hours, and expecting most of the action to be late, right there at dark. I told him going in, I said, it's going to happen. We're going to put one down this evening.
Everything was high. Emotions were excited. We're easing in there and, you know, working our way down to the brush and everything, and disaster number 2 strikes. We got a disaster. I'm gonna improvise the best way we can. We shot a turkey like this last year, just sitting up in the ground. I'm just gonna build me a quick impromptu ground blind because I ain't got time to go move anywhere else. See what we can do.
Like all outdoorsmen, the crew has to adjust to the elements. When the Whitetail Diaries returns, Wade's mishaps lead him to a deer he's been dreaming about. The Yamaha Whitetail Diaries is brought to you in part by Yamaha ATVs and side-by-sides, real world tough. Cabela's, it's in your nature. Garmin, the power of simple. And by Smith & Wesson, made in the USA since 1852.
The Yamaha Viking, and introducing the all-new Viking 6. The hardest working, most off-road capable side-by-sides in America. Built for the hardest working people on earth. You.
Mikulowski, Smith & Wesson Consumer Program Manager and World Champion Shooter.
Joe Zanetti, Smith & Wesson Finishing Specialist and lifelong hunter.
Jim Dalton, Smith & Wesson Master Gunsmith. I shoot competitively, and so does my son.
Our people, our products, our passion. Smith & Wesson.
What if there was a camera that went where you went and shot what you shot? An action camera so easy to use you can concentrate on your hunt, not the hunt for the record button. A camera that let you add dimensions to your video, like speed, altitude, or even your heart rate, just before you let it fly. Life, camera, action. The Verb Elite HD Action Camera from Garmin.
Welcome back to the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries with Wade Middleton. Opening day has not been kind to Wade thus far. Well, starting with a rained-out morning and a pop-up blind that's seen better days.
We plan, we prep, we work all year long for our hunts, but you've got to still be flexible and you got to understand those things. So when you walk up and your pop-up blind looks like 14 cows and 97 sheep and 5 gallons of ice and rain have fallen on it, and it's just in this mashed up pile, you gotta adjust, you gotta adapt, and you better do it quick.
The guys have pressed the reset button on their afternoon hunt, and Wade's luck is about to take a turn for the best.
The sun is starting to, to drop a little bit. The shadows are getting better. This is the time of the day when the mature bucks should be getting up. That's just how it is. Your early does are gonna come through, some immature bucks are gonna come through. I mean, that's just how it is where we hunt. And then mature bucks are gonna get up there the last 45 minutes of the day when it's just warm, especially in early season. So I'm sitting there and I'm actually kind of leaning back in my chair, and all of a sudden out of the corner of my eye, all I could do was start mumbling.
And it was, I don't know what kind of gibberish she was talking. It was a foreign language to me, but it was like, I can't see on that side because we've got our tore down pop-up tied up in a tree right here, and I can't see over there, so there's obviously something good that's coming our way.
There's certain things in your hunting career that you really want. There's certain things that you really want. Some guys want to climb to the highest mountain and shoot a sheep. Some guys, want to go to Africa and shoot lions, and other people are into bears. Well, I'm into whitetail. I just absolutely love whitetail. I love all shapes and love all sizes. And there's one thing that I have absolutely, I have researched, I have dreamed about, I have looked for, I have tried to figure out how to go do it, where to go do it, and that's to shoot a whitetail buck in velvet. I saw the velvet, I saw the tines, I saw mature deer. And it was, I was game on at that point there. I was going into motion, and I was gonna shoot this deer if he gave me a shot. He had big, long tines, and he was in velvet, and he was mature, and he was dominating the body size of everything else out there. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this cannot be happening. We got rained out this morning. Our blind was totally destroyed. We're sitting on chairs underneath a mesquite tree. Yeah, we brushed ourselves in a little bit, and we were pretty well hidden and everything, but really? After all of this is what's supposed to happen. Smoked him. Do you see the freaking tines on that thing? It's still in velvet. I have dreamed about shooting a buck in velvet. I can't tell you how long. I mean, I actually have Googled and searched trying to find a place to go shoot a buck in velvet, and that sucker looks like he's about that tall. And to get him here after going through this, I mean, excuse me, that shook me up. Opening morning, flood, get down here, and the pop-up that we built, destroyed, totally wiped out, and then hiding in bushes, and these bucks coming in there, and then freaking night goes down. Can you believe that? You talk about preparation. God almighty, we prepare and work hard at it out here. We've got our stand set up. We prepare for all sorts of weather. Rain is not something we actually spend a ton of time preparing for in archery season because we don't get a lot. But when you look at everything here, everything that we had prepared for was out the window, totally gone. There was a blind tied up to a tree and brush sitting in front of you and rain out here, and to shoot a velvet buck, a buck that I wanted. Not the biggest deer I've ever shot by any means, but a buck that I'm as proud of as my biggest buck because it was something that I had wanted. It's been on my Christmas list since I've been deer hunting. I wanted to shoot one of velvet, and I got one. Look where it trashed off through here. It's just coming out of him. There he is right there. There he is right there. Oh, baby. Piled up. Look at this. Holy cow. I have wanted something like this, I'm telling you, a long time. Everything absolutely could not have worked any better. We're gonna drag him out and get some awesome pictures of him. I've wanted something like this a long time.
Congratulations, Wade. That was another successful entry in the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries. Now, when the Whitetail Diaries returns, we're making buck dreams come true for the holidays.
If you'd like to keep up with the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries crew, see some of the behind-the-scenes action, as well as be eligible to win some of the prizes, such as the gear we use in the field, it's simple. Go to our Facebook page and give us a like, and one lucky person each year will join us in the field for a great hunt.
The Alaskan Series Cooler Packs by Arctic Ice. Specifically designed to keep your food and drinks cold all day long without having to use ice and end up with a soggy lunch. The Alaskan Series by Arctic Ice. Bitterly cold.
Experience High-Vis, a brighter sight picture than standard sights, giving you an immediate, more successful shooting performance. High-Vis lets you see a dramatic contrast between the target and the barrel for a more intuitive aim that delivers instant results. Our light pipes come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, designed to be seen in a variety of conditions. With our broad line of sights, you'll see your marksmanship dramatically improve, bringing more fun and confidence into every shooting experience. Shoot more accurately. Enjoy the sport. Choose High-Vis.
The Arctic Ice Tundra Series, capable of keeping your food frozen all day long. The Tundra Series is a portable, safe, and reusable alternative ideally suited to replace dry ice. Keep your food as frozen as the Tundra with the Tundra Series from Arctic Ice.
You change the game. You make the rules. Introducing the all-new Stealth SS from 10 Point, the most compact crossbow we've ever created. 10 Point, there is no substitute.
After your next successful deer hunt, savor the flavor with a Bradley Smoker. They have a whole list of creative recipes for venison with a wide variety of delicious smoky wood flavors. Find out more about making your meal as memorable as the hunt at BradleySmoker.com. Since 1976, Delta Ag has been an industry leader in plant health and nutrition. With our innovative concept and chemistry, Delta Ag produces healthier crops and improves yields. We formulate biostimulants and micronutrients designed to improve fertilizer efficiency and increase crop response to nutrients. Make your fertilizer go further with reliable products that work. Grow healthier crops from the ground up with versatile low-rate products. Delta Ag, improving plant performance.
When I'm not hunting, I'm thinking about hunting. It's on my mind because it's in my blood. When the hunt calls, my TC Venture points the way. Accurate, reliable, proven. Until there's no more ground to cover and no more stories to tell. When you're a TC Venture hunter, the hunt never ends.
Welcome back to the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries, brought to you in part by Bradley Smoker, food smoking made easy. Nikon Sport Optics. Thompson Center, America's master gun maker. Delta Ag Formulations, improving plant performance. Engel Coolers, a legend in reliability. Whitetail Diaries crew member and longtime friend of Wade's, Jeff Reynolds, often spends his holidays working with us on the property. But lucky for him, his wife Amanda also shares his love for the outdoors.
Oh my gosh, I love deer hunting. I actually didn't start hunting until I was about 20 years old. And I've always loved the outdoors, loved to fish, you know, love sports and everything, but never did hunt till then, and it's just relaxing. I love to be outside in God's creations and just, you know, watch the animals, and being a sports fan and always been an athlete, I'm an adrenaline junkie too. And so when that big deer comes out and that heart starts pounding and your blood's racing, it's so much fun.
Obviously, Jeff always comes down and shoots deer. He's a camera guy on our team, very integral part of everything that we do here at Whitetail Diaries and a lot of the other Carico properties. And I had mentioned to him, I said, you know, why don't you offer Amanda to come down? And he said, man, I want to give it to her for Christmas. That's going to be probably one of the best presents I could ever give to her. And I said, man, I agree. Whatever you want to do, just get her down here and let her go hunt.
Well, sometimes I can be pretty creative. You know, I don't get credit where credit is due a lot of times, especially around this bunch I'm with down here, you know, but sometimes I'm pretty clever.
Jeff and I, we don't buy each other Christmas gifts anymore. We try to do for others and instead of each other. We feel like that's more special. You know, Christmas isn't about presents, but he slips me this little present on Christmas, and I gave him that stink eye, you know, and he's like, no, just open it up. So I did, and it was a license, a Texas hunting license, and I'm like, oh my gosh. He said, Wade wants you to come down and see if you can kill a big buck. And I'm like, hot dog, I'll do it.
Amanda and Jeff have sat in a few good spots so far, but have seen no shooters yet. And as the afternoon rolls around on the third day of her hunt, Amanda is continuing to be patient, but is ready to see some action.
Yesterday evening, we went back out again. The weather's nice. You know, it's clear, nothing, you know, no rain, no nothing, and we start seeing lots of action. Little buck come out, a decent 8-point shooter buck comes out, and we're like, do we shoot him? Do we not? Do we wait?
He was an 8-point, probably three years old, but he was one that we could have shot, and I give her the option and she passed on it, which I'm proud she did. And you know, nice deer, but she was looking for something a little bit bigger.
He started chasing a doe, grunting at her, keeping her secluded from the other little bucks, and then when another big buck came out of the woods, he was like, hey, this is my doe, and he starts chasing him and fighting. They were locking up horns, and it was just a lot of fun to watch the bucks fight, chasing each other in and out of the woods. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Jeff and Amanda have moved to a new spot for the morning hunt that is right in the center of all the action.
The particular stand that Miss Amanda Reynolds is going to be hunting here is what we call the Sendero, and it's aptly named because there's lots of different cuts through the brush. There's so many different angles that you can set at, and during that December period when the deer are really rutting and really running, it's a stand that you really can't pattern deer to know that they're always going to come back, because at any given time, who knows what's going to show up there chasing and checking those does.
It was just about, we could just barely see maybe 30 yards or so away from us, and we could hear turkey gobbling in the background. I'm getting all excited. I'm thinking, okay, this is it.
Well, sure enough, on my side where I'm supposed to be looking, you know, here comes a doe walking out. And I look back and, you know, with the Nikon binoculars, you know, you can see really a little bit before what you can see with your eyes. And I looked over and I seen that buck, and I knew he was the one that we were after. I mean, he was a mature deer, probably a 5-year-old buck. He was an 8-point, really wide, tall. I mean, he had everything. He's typical South Texas deer. I mean, just exactly what you're looking for.
The waiting game, that's kind of the hardest part for me. It's not loud enough to shoot yet, and it's sure not loud enough for the camera, so sitting there just waiting was really hard on me. Does were coming out from different areas. 2 more bucks come out. At one point, this 8-point that we're looking at, he ends up over here with these other 2 bucks. They're all big bucks. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm in heaven right now. Which one am I gonna get to shoot? It needs to hurry up and get daylight.
Finally, the wide one of the wide ones, he comes right up the side of the sendero, you know, right on the brush line, and he's easing up through there, and we got a doe out in front of us, you know, 60, 70 yards, and he's coming right down to her. So I'm thinking, all right, here's our chance.
Jeff said, can you see him? I'm like, yes, but you know, he said, well, you know, don't shoot yet. He's kind of quartering away. We still have time, And my heart, I know I'm gonna scare him off because my heart's just beating out of my chest.
He's standing there, I'm thinking, you know, I'll let him turn and get good and broadside where, you know, she's got the best possible shot. And the deer he starts walking, and he walks in the brush. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. You know, I mean, this was gonna be a cakewalk. She could have shot him before, but I wouldn't let her.
When the Whitetail Diaries returns, Amanda's patience pays off.
Since 1996, Frog Togs outerwear have kept outdoorsmen warm and dry, even in the worst of conditions. Now, Frog Togs have expanded beyond hunting and fishing markets and revolutionized the industry with their patented fabric system. Frog Togs are extremely lightweight and portable. They pack easily in your car, boat, RV, and even on your motorcycle. Best of all, Frog Togs are 100% waterproof and windproof, and yet extremely breathable. Check us out online at frogtogs.com. Frog Togs, stop the rain.
Stealth Cam gives you the edge on the most elusive bucks. Capture high-res stills, HD audio and video, or time-lapse imagery. Nothing escapes our sub-1 second trigger with our advanced multi-zone detection grid. With our energy-efficient design, one set of batteries will last up to a full year. Retina low-light sensitivity captures stunning nighttime imagery out to 100 feet. Get all the latest technology in our new G series of scouting cameras. The next generation of Stealth Cam has arrived, delivering technologies you need every hunting season.
When you change the game, you make the rules. Introducing the all-new Vapor from 10 Point, the most technologically advanced crossbow ever created. 10 Point, there is no substitute.
After your next successful hog hunt, savor the flavor with a Bradley Smoker. They have a whole list of creative recipes dedicated to pork with a wide variety of delicious smoky wood flavors. Find out more about making your meal as memorable as the hunt at BradleySmoker.com.
Bubba Blade, Bubba Blade.
The Bubba Blade is the ultimate sportsman's knife. For fishing,
one cutting you through, guys, kind of like butter.
Just like butter.
Hunting,
you can see it, just took that right off.
Camping, or just carving up meat at the barbecue. If you've got a sportsman in the family, they're going to want to have a Bubba Blade knife. The super sharp edge and the large patented handle that gets sticky when wet makes the Bubba Blade a perfect sportsman's knife. The handle protects your hands from the blade, and the trigger grip and thumb pads let you have total control of the knife. The Bubba Blade comes in different styles and sizes to fit the need of every sportsman. So whether it's for the boat, hunting, camping, or just for slicing meat at a barbecue, the Bubba Blade is the ultimate knife for the sportsman. Go online at BubbaBlade.com to order your Bubba Blade today.
When it comes to racing big deer, Purina is the leader in deer nutrition research. Our Antler Max research and development team is committed to developing products that provide results in your deer management program with a difference you can see. If you're ready to take your deer operation to the next level, look no further than Purina's new and improved Antler Max premium deer feeds. You can find them at your local Purina retailer. Purina Antler Max premium deer feed, a difference you can see. Welcome back to the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries with Wade Middleton. Whitetail Diaries crew member Jeff Reynolds has surprised his wife Amanda with a Texas hunt for Christmas. Amanda's shooter buck just walked into the brush, but Jeff is hopeful that he'll come back.
I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. You know, I mean, this was gonna be a cakewalk. She could have shot him before, but I wouldn't let her.
He never did come out. So I just cut my eyes back to the side where he had went in, and he had finally stepped back out. But now he was about 80 yards away, broadsided. So I start easing that Thompson center dimension up there. That's my good luck charm. And I get it set up on that windowsill, and I get my sights right on him.
So I had to get my camera, and I'm trying to move my camera around that blind, but I'm still trying not to make a lot of noise, you know, and scare these deer off, because then I'm gonna be in trouble. Well, she's already got the gun out the window and got it on him, and she's ready to shoot. She's like, I got him. I said, you can't shoot yet, wait on me.
Tell me when, because I'm ready.
And she's like, you better hurry up, because I'm on him. I'm thinking, I'm trying as fast as I can. So finally it come time, and I said, whenever you're ready, let him have it. Like every time she shoots, I don't know if she's good or lucky. I'm gonna have to say lucky, but she just dropped him right in his tracks.
That's the biggest buck I've ever
Them horns make some good rattling horns.
No, those are that big bad boy is going on the wall. One of yours is coming down.
Tell you what, I was so excited. I thought I was going to jump out of that blind and run out there to him. My heart was pounding, my legs were weak. I felt like I just got through running a 5K. I was sweating. To be able to share that with him and enjoy that with him, that was special.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Big old South Texas whitetail buck. Merry Christmas to me.
You know, when you talk about excitement and whitetail deer hunting, that's Amanda Reynolds. You know, when you sit down and look at the grins and the smiles of every game animal that she's ever taken, I mean, they're from ear to ear. And that's exciting to see. And that's why it's so fun to provide opportunities like what she got to, and watch her and Jeff get to go enjoy this moment together and talk about a great buck. I mean, that big old wide 8-point is something that I promise you, not only does Amanda have the video of, I'm sure she's got it hung in her living room right now. And if I was willing to bet, she probably threw one of Jeff's mount out of the living room to put hers in there.
Let's get our tag on this deer, get your tag on this deer, and get him loaded up, get him back to camp and show Wade.
All right.
I know he's going to be excited.
I know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Join us next week, won't you, for another exciting entry in the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries.
If you'd like to keep up with the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries crew, see some of the behind-the-scenes action, as well as be eligible to win some of the prizes, such as the gear we use in the field, it's simple. Go to our Facebook page and give us a like, and one lucky person each year will join us in the field for a great hunt. Kev, can you believe it?
Oh my God,
did you see? He looks like he's that freaking tall.
When he walked out, I thought, I ain't seen that deer. I know that was one of the trail camera pictures, but golly, they did him no justice. That sucker.
Holy cow!